Time for Ryan's Roses, 102.7 KISS FM. All right. We got the email that says, my 11-year-old daughter mentioned my husband's gym friend. So I checked his phone, and his texts with her seemed innocent enough. But the next day, he changed his passcode. He's hiding something. Priscilla, thanks for coming on.
No problem. Thank you guys for having me.
When you saw the text messages between your husband and the gym friend, what did you see that was so innocent?
She was like asking the name of a restaurant because I guess she wanted to take her mom there for her birthday. And then he told her, and he said thanks and happy birthday to her. And yeah, so
I mean, to me, that's intimate. You meet somebody at the gym, and all of a sudden you're wishing their mother a happy birthday, and you don't know about this person. I don't know, but to me, it's that would get me thinking about other things. And yeah, it's innocent on text or paper, but is it really? Like, if you know someone well enough to be suggesting where their mom's going for their birthday and wishing them a happy birthday, you kind of know them.
Yeah.
And how do you know them? And what are you thinking about that?
And why don't you know them that well, Priscilla?
Right, exactly. If they work out together, I didn't think you need someone's phone number for that.
That's working out. You ever stretched anybody?
Well, that's a whole other thing, yeah.
Like, I see people getting stretched. I'm like,
yeah, you're like breathing all over each other.
Like, you got tight hammies and someone's stretching those out? That's close.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay, well, let's not go. Maybe that's not happening.
Well, I'm telling you, I think you're onto something.
Okay. Oh, good. At least I'm not crazy.
How's everything else? Like, how was your Valentine's Day? Was he romantic with you at all?
I mean, it was sweet. We had a nice little family. We had family dinner with the family, and yeah, it was just real sweet. And we had a real nice night after the kids went to bed.
All right, what's this woman's name at the gym friend?
Jessica.
Okay, hold on 1 second. We're gonna get into it. I think there's something up. I don't know why. My gut's telling me something's up on this one. It's the middle of Ryan's Roses. So Priscilla, she's married. Her husband's got this gym friend. He's been texting innocent texts, but not so innocent texts. He's suggesting where his gym friend's mom should go for dinner for her birthday. Like, they know each other pretty well. And Priscilla, what did your daughter say? Because your daughter is the one that tipped you off on this. What did your daughter say?
Right. Yeah, her dad had picked her up, and he had mentioned this girl, Jessica, and so she asked about it, and he just said, oh, she's just my friend from the gym. And it was clearly bothering her, and that's why she asked me about it, but I didn't know who Jessica was.
All right, Jessica's her name. We're going to get into it. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name, your husband's name. Go ahead.
Okay. Ryan, I gave you permission to call my husband.
We're going to do it now, offer him some roses, see who's top of mind, so he sends them to. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air, and good luck, Priscilla.
Thank you.
Here we go. Good luck, Sissany.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Jordan, please?
Yeah, is this AAA?
Excuse me?
Is this AAA?
No, this is Melanie. I'm calling from Beautiful Blooms. We actually deliver in the Chatsworth area.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were AAA calling back.
No. We're actually offering a promotion for local residents today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Yeah, I don't think I have time for this right now.
Are you sure?
Going to call back yeah.
Oh,
Thank you.
well, this will take just like a minute. If you want to send free flowers to anybody, they're absolutely free. I don't need cash or anything like that from you.
They're going to call back anytime, so I'd have to hang up. So I'm just going to have to let you go.
Are you sure? Please don't hang up.
Jordan, your voice is being broadcast on the radio here. I need you to understand that, and I've got your wife Priscilla on the line. I'm just going to ask you the question.
Wait, what's going on? Who's this?
That's why we're here. My name is Ryan. We're trying to find out what is going on. And so can you tell us about your relationship with Jessica from the gym?
Oh, my God.
Exactly.
Priscilla's here?
Priscilla?
Yes, she is. And she knows something's going on. So what is going on?
You contacted Ryan Seacrest about Jessica from the gym.
That is correct. So what's going on with Jessica? Clearly she's feeling something here.
Yeah, okay. Listen, she's this woman at the gym, and we work out sometimes. I think she's trying to get her personal trainer's license or something. It's nothing, honestly.
Okay, but you're texting with her, and your wife doesn't know about her, and you're suggesting places for her mom to go for her birthday. It seems like you know her pretty well.
And you changed your passcode. You've never changed your passcode.
Why'd you change your passcode?
I read something about hackers, and it said you should change it every so often. And as you know, I've never changed it. So
Interestingly, you changed it the day after your wife was in your phone.
Listen. Hold on. Yeah, no. AAA is calling. I gotta hang up. Listen, Jessica gave me your number because she babysits. She wants to babysit for us. I think nothing's going on.
All right, then here's what we're gonna do, Priscilla. No, go take AAA. That's fine.
Yeah,
I see
okay.
If that's more important right now, go take AAA. Priscilla, here's what we're gonna do. My suggestion: if Jessica wants to babysit for your kids, let's get Jessica. All right, get Jessica on the phone and talk to her about what she wants to do with your kids and what her relationship is with your husband. I mean, he basically said that Jessica's willing to be introduced into your life. Let's find out what Jessica's deal is here. That's my suggestion.
And if you trust her.
Right. That's great. Okay. Thank you.
Right.
That helps a lot.
Good luck. I just want to get a quick read. Do you think the guy, there's more, or is this just reality? And how would you feel about that?
I think he's lying.
What?
Tanya, you don't think he's lying?
I don't.
800-520-1027. Do you think he's telling the truth or lying? All right, so back to Ryan's Roses. And I just wonder how you would think about this listening if your husband meets someone at the gym. It's another woman in this case. He's married to Priscilla. He meets Jessica. They train together. She's trying to get her trainer's license. You don't know about her, but your 11-year-old daughter tells you about this gym friend that dad has. And then you go look into the phone. You see texts between them. Nothing really provocative, but texts between them. And then the next day, your husband changes his password in his phone. How would that make you feel? To me, the guy's texting about a restaurant recommendation for Jessica at the gym, Jessica's mother, for her birthday. That indicates they know each other pretty well. So well that they've talked about her mother. Mm-hmm. It's like a little too close for comfort for me. Sissany?
A little bit as well, only because he hasn't included his wife in more of the dialect, like just more of the conversation of it, and told her more about her, and it's the daughter that's being creeped out.
And Tanya?
I don't know why I feel like I trusted him, and I don't know if it's because of the way he answered the phone and the panic that he had because of AAA. But that
was the other part. He left our call to go take AAA, and he said, look, no, that's not what's going on, and she wants to babysit for us, and that's why I'm getting to know her.
But he was stuttering and stuff.
But that's it. He was not sounding confident and truthful to me.
But you know what it's like waiting for AAA. That is panicky a little bit.
It's been a while.
Lizbeth is on in Carson. Do you believe him? Do you think he's telling the truth that this is innocent and he's just trying to get to know her so she can babysit their kids one day? He said maybe babysit their kids.
I'm like crazy that I actually believe him. I mean, he seems legitimately flustered the entire time. I mean, I don't know. I just know guys can be completely clueless sometimes. I mean, yeah, that's.
I agree with that, but I don't believe him. I don't know what it is, but I do not believe. I mean, she went into his phone the next day. He changed his password. Like he's trying to keep something from her.
I mean, I agree with you that's a bit fishy. I mean, I don't know. I think it's possible that she has ulterior motive, and maybe he can feel that. I bet he likes the attention. I just don't think he's cheating. I don't know how to explain it. I could just hear it in his voice.
All right. Well, thank you for listening to us. That's what it is. It's Ryan's Roses trying to help out. But Priscilla's going to go check in with Jessica and see if she really wants to babysit the kids and get to know Jessica.
Yeah.
She's going to be in direct contact every Monday, every Thursday. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So Sisney's out on vacation. Tanya and I here. We're getting into Ryan's Roses right now. Dear Ryan, Sisney, and Tanya, I found a super inappropriate text from one of my best friends to my husband. They both say, like they're both covering for each other. They both say it was just a funny mistake. She has a bad feeling about it. Yes. Nicolette coming on with us right now in Fullerton. Nicolette, thank you for reaching out. We're going to try and do our best work here. What'd the text say?
Hi.
So I saw a text come in from my friend Erin, and I thought it was weird that she was texting him. So I just read it. We're all friends, and I don't think I can say what it said over the radio, but it had to do with things she wants him to do to her when they're together next. And so, I confronted him. I said, what is this? And he seemed stunned, but I couldn't tell if it was because he was busted or if he was just legitimately confused. So we called her together, and she was super embarrassed. She said she'd been seeing a guy also named Alex, and that's really close to my husband's name. And it was a total accident. But I want so desperately to believe them, but I just don't.
Well, I got a couple issues here. Why are they even texting at all? I mean, how could it be a funny mistake? Like, how could them talking about what they want to do to each other the next time as if they've had the first time of seeing each other? How is that a funny mistake in any shape?
Well, exactly. And her excuse is that she meant to send it to this other guy, but I don't trust the situation. I really don't.
And why don't you believe them?
Well, I know them both really well, and obviously, and I've thought for years that he might have a little thing for her. And, I've seen the way he looks at her when she's in a swimsuit. He kind of looks her up and down. And she has a reputation for going after unavailable guys, including a few married guys in her past. And so I don't know. And then I went on her social media. I looked through people she's following. I don't see any evidence of anyone named Alex on her social media anywhere. So it just all leaves me feeling very unsure.
Okay, hold on.
I feel not good about this.
I don't like it at all. Ryan's Roses, that call is next. We're making the Ryan's Roses call right now. If you just got here, I'll bring up to speed. Nicolette in Fullerton says she found inappropriate about, hey, next time we're together, I want to do this to you kind of stuff. And she's like, well, that was a mistake. I meant to send it to another guy. But then she goes on to say, it was very awkward. Seemed like they were caught. And this woman has a reputation of going after unavailable men. So all of the signs here, not good.
Not good at all.
Not good. Nicolette, how long have you been married?
We've been married for, 9 years now, and we have 2 children.
Okay. Well, here we go. Be prepared for what this might look like. It doesn't sound good. Okay. So, Nicolette, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then your husband's name.
Okay. You have my permission to call.
We're going to do it right now. Be very quiet. Okay. Let's see what we can find out. And good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Alan?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm calling from Blooming Flowers. We're currently serving your area, and we're offering a free dozen roses to whomever you like this morning. Is there anyone you'd like to send them to?
What?
They're totally free, no cash, no credit card, nothing, and we can deliver these roses by noon today. Is there someone you'd want to send them to?
Wait. So this is a service that sends free roses to people?
Yeah, it's a promotion we're running this week just to increase word of mouth, and you were randomly selected.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so is there someone you'd like to send them to?
Sure. You can send them to Angela.
Angela?
Yeah, Angela.
Okay, and what would you like to put on the note?
To Angela, have a great day. Love, Brad.
Okay. Oh, but your name isn't Brad.
Yeah, I know. Her name isn't Angela either. It's like a code name we use.
Oh.
So name's Aaron, but don't put that on there.
All right.
You'd like Angela.
Okay, got it. So I'll just put Angela. Okay.
Yeah.
Alan, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Alan, that's your name, right? I need you to know that.
Yeah.
Your voice is here. My name is Ryan. I have Tanya with you. Your voice is here on the radio. We have your wife on the line with us now. Do you want to explain the code names?
My wife?
You want to explain the code names?
Code names?
The code names. You
Right,
just said
Brad,
you used code names.
Angela.
And Brad.
My wife's on the line?
Nicolette.
Yeah.
Yes. So let me be really slow and clear. You're on the air sending flowers to your code lover, Angela, from Brad, cover-up operation. Nicolette found an inappropriate text to you from another woman, your friend and her friend, saying next time we made up, we should, this stuff should happen. Her real name is Erin.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Her real name is Erin. Okay, well, what are you doing? What's going on here?
Well, nothing. This is like between me and my wife.
No, it's between Angela, Brad, and
us.
And us.
You just sent her
I mean-
roses. That doesn't mean anything?
So just so we're all on the same page, the text you found, Nicolette, was from Erin, right?
Yes.
Okay, Alan, what's going on? You're having an affair with Erin. It's clear. There's all kinds of evidence here.
I am not having an affair with Erin.
Why is she texting you to do things with you the next time you're together?
We talked about that. That was just a mistake.
It's not a mistake, bro. You just sent her roses under a code name.
Like
on.
literally 2 seconds ago.
Are you
Yeah,
cheating on
I
me?
thought I am not cheating on you.
Then why do you have a cover-up operation going on?
It's just a fun joke that we have. It's not a big deal.
It's a huge deal, dude.
This is between me and my wife.
It's not.
Your wife called us.
And Erin's involved. So it's not you and your wife. It's you, your wife, Erin, and now us.
Is Erin on the phone too?
She's not, but she could be. She could be listening to this. So, Alan, why don't you just tell your wife what's going on? If this is a crazy little fun, cute game, then explain the game.
Yeah, please.
It's not like there are rules or anything. I call her Angela and she calls me Brad.
You don't think that's
But why do you have
simple, like-
play names with another woman? What's wrong with you, Alan? How are you not seeing this?
I don't see how that having pet names is a problem.
Okay, I can't with you,
What?
bro. Having pet names with another woman, sending inappropriate texts back and forth, and you're married to Nicolette, and you think that's not an issue?
It's not technically cheating.
Oh my God, you're such a narcissist. It's so
God.
alarming.
That was pretty accurate description. Alan, your wife has a problem with it. This is a problem. You're
Okay,
delusional
then let
with
me
this.
talk to my wife about it.
You're welcome to talk to your wife. She's right here. I suggest you do.
No, in private.
Yeah, please.
I don't need to be on the radio.
Okay, but what do you mean by
course, you can
technically
gaslight
cheating?
me.
Are you when you say not technically cheating, you're cheating but not technically cheating?
No, you
is
know
that?
what he means. Like
What does
It's
he
not
mean?
that simple.
Dude, I think you got a real problem to work out here.
he's not like physically cheating.
They'll take you off the air, Alan. Nicolette, good luck. He's got pet names with another woman. They're talking about inappropriate things. He's cheating.
I know.
And he thinks it's fine.
Yeah. That's a narcissist, though. They will convince you that, like, you're
gaslighting?
wrong. Yeah. No matter what.
Lower back pain? Experiencing that? Because you heard Ryan's Roses. And how's that guy Alan going to say having a pet name with another woman? Her friend, one of her best friends is okay. Sending not only roses, but inappropriate text back and forth. Oh, it's just fun. We're just friendly like that. No. And I don't believe that that's all that's happening, Tanya.
Well, why do you say why do you say like that to me?
I think it just came out like that. But
He's saying nothing physical has happened.
I don't believe that. I think he
Well-
is cheating.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, I think he
even
is
if
cheating.
even if he hasn't gotten physical,
But to go to the length of having a pet name and then sending roses and then they're having appropriate text, I think he is cheating. I mean, he is cheating, but I think he's actually physically cheating too. So we'll come back to it in a second. 800-521-1027. I just need to jump back to Ryan's Roses. Let me bring in Beatrice here from West LA. Beatrice, good morning and thank you for listening. So to recap what happened, Nicolette and Alan were on the phone. She had found a text from one of her best friends named Erin to her husband that said, "Hey, next time we're together, let's do this to each other." She called her out on it, and she said, "Oh, that was a mistake. I meant to go to another guy." Then we get him on the phone. He sends the roses to Angela, whose real name is Aaron, but he says we have these code names. So I'm going to say love Brad, even though it's Alan. So he's got a text from her. He's sending her red roses with code names. And then he tells his wife he's not technically cheating. It's just a fun game they have. What world? Like, what world?
Literally, this is quintessential narcissism right there.
Because he's saying it's no big deal. There's nothing going on, and I'm not technically cheating.
Because in his mind, he hasn't physically crossed the line, so he hasn't cheated. Yeah, so he believes that, and then he will stand on that hill until the day he dies.
All right, Beatrice?
Yeah, yes. Yeah, I heard it all. So first off, Brad and Angela, what was that for Brad and Angelina? Is that what they were going for?
Oh, okay, I don't know. I didn't even think of that.
Ew.
Maybe. I didn't cross my mind.
And look what happened. Look what happened to them. 100%, this guy is a loser. He's cheating on his wife. And, yeah, the fact that he's doing it with her best friend, I just feel awful for her. It's heartbreaking. I almost feel like it's almost worse in a way to have a betrayal from your best friend than your husband. I mean, they're both equally bad, but 100% he's scum. He's stepping out on her, and
yeah, and this is it's bad behavior, and it's only going to get worse. And the friend is not a friend. I mean, the friend's keeping this from her friend, doing this behind her back as a game, as a joke.
Totally. Awful. They're both horrible, disgusting people.
And the text that Aaron sent certainly implies that they're having an affair. It certainly implies that.
100%. 100%. And who knows how long it's been going on for to like get to that point of coming up with code names. That's not something you do right away.
So maybe, while we wish that Nicolette gets to the bottom of it in peace, maybe you take away from this that your relationship isn't so bad. Like maybe you're doing all right. Right, Beatrice? Maybe that's the thing. Maybe it's not so bad, because that's pretty bad. Right? So maybe you want to lock down on the love that you've got, because you heard that. Because you're not in that situation. That's a bad situation.
Yeah, well, that's not really the best lens to
I'm trying to have full the glass.
Mm-hmm. I see what you're trying to do, but it's not quite
I think you might walk away from listening to Ryan's Roses going, I'm all right. That's a tough one.
It's not really not doing what I think you want it to do. Not doing the do.
Huh?
It's not doing the do.
I don't understand what that means.
Like you're trying to create like a glimmer of hope out of this, but I feel like you don't want to view your relationship through a lens of this horrible couple that has like a narcissist that's trying to convince his wife that he's not cheating because he's not physically touching somebody else.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, hey, if you've got a good relationship, be grateful today.
Okay, that's good. We got there.
That's what I've been saying.
That's not what you said before.
That's exactly how I said it. 102.7 KISS FM. All right, it's time for Ryan's Roses. This is it right now. Dear Ryan and Sissany and Tanya, I found a list of phone numbers in the Notes app of my husband's phone, so I checked his log, and one of them he calls almost every single day. So this is from Rosemary in Riverside. Rosemary, thank you for coming on for Ryan's Roses. You know, our goal here is to try and find out if there's another woman, if he's reaching out to somebody he shouldn't be. I mean, that's kind of what we're going to do, but just a little background. So we're clear on the facts. You went into his phone, and what did you find?
Well, I wasn't snooping, I swear. I mean, I just knew, he had our Hilton Honors number in his Notes app, and I needed that. And his phone was in the garage. He was dealing with trash. And I was just scrolling, I was trying to get that number. And I saw this shows I want to watch. He had these notes. And so, I'm up in the middle of the night most nights with our baby. And I feel like I've watched everything. So I was like, oh, I'll check this list. But the list wasn't shows. It was 4 numbers, 4 phone numbers. And it's weird. And I'm like, what is this? I check his call log. One of these numbers gets called a lot, almost every day, and they talk for a long time. And it seemed so strange to me. I don't know.
I understand, but why? Are there other voids in your relationship? Do you have other doubts? Are there other things happening that bring you to this notion?
he's just never home anymore. He's been hanging out with his friend Chris a lot lately. That's new. And now I'm just questioning, like, whether or not that's real. Like, they go to this bar a few times a week. It started a few months ago, but, like, we have a new baby, right? And I know that that's a lot for him. So I've just been trying to give him his freedom a little bit. And
think about that, a bar a few times a week. That's a lot.
Well, and it's a lot for you, too. A new baby is a lot for you, too.
And so, that for him not to have the intuition or the thoughtfulness to be around for this, forget the cheating. That's just it's not nice.
Yeah.
You know?
I just don't know what this number is and who this is.
All right.
And I called it, and no one answers. It's just a voicemail. So I don't know what, I don't know. Like, I mean, I don't, like, having a baby, like, this is our second. So we've been down this road before, and I remember when our daughter was born, she's 3 now, he had, like, a period of, like, whoa, kind of, but we've been parents for 3 years. So it's not, but our son, he just doesn't sleep. He doesn't sleep, and he's a lot. So I'm just trying to give him a break. I don't know, but it's just the whole thing.
I got what I need. We're going to get organized, and we'll come back and make the call to your husband. Ryan's Roses. So Sisney's out today sick. Michaela is going to fill in for her on Ryan's Roses, and Michaela from the back room, she's done it before, so she's got this down. Rosemary is married, and they have a second baby. And he's just he's not there. He's not hanging around to help. He's going out to meet his buddy Chris at a bar, or is he? And she found a phone number that he keeps calling. She saw the call log. She saw the notes in his phone, and there's a phone number. She doesn't know who's on the other end. She tried it, but she can't get anybody to pick up. There's a voicemail there. So here's what she's thinking. Why are you not here? We have a second child to help support me and us. Why are you at a bar with a guy named Chris? Are you lying about that? And why are you calling this phone number all the time? It seems sketch. So that's where we are. Rosemary, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission, and then to call your husband. Go ahead. His name.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do it right now. Be very, very quiet. All right? Till we see who he sends these roses to. I know you don't know whose phone number that is. But we might get a name here, and that might be the phone number. I don't know. So that's why we got to be very quiet. I do too. I have to be quiet as well. Try and get as much information as we can. Michaela's going to make the call. Good luck, Rosemary. Here we go. Calling your husband now. Ryan's Roses.
Hello?
Hi, is this Nolan?
Yes.
Hi, Nolan. This is Jen calling from Blooming Flowers here on Magnolia Ave in Riverside. We're offering a free dozen roses for you today. Is there anyone you'd like to send them to?
How did you get this number?
We get them from an online database. You probably made a purchase within the last 12 to 18 months. But yeah, we just wanted to know. I'm sorry?
Can I get removed from this online database?
I really don't know anything about that, but we have beautiful flowers for you to send to somebody. So is there anyone you want to send them to? They're completely free.
What's the catch? Seriously?
No, there's none. Truly, it's totally free. No cash, no credit card, nothing. And we can have them delivered by noon today.
Okay, well, I guess if I don't have to give my credit card, you can't charge me, right?
No.
So, and you won't charge the person you're delivering them to either, right?
Nope, they are completely free.
Okay. Let's send them to my wife, please, Rosemary.
Okay, great. What would you like me to put on the note?
I love you more with each passing day.
All right. Oh, that's sweet.
Thank you.
Nolan, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I've got your wife here, Rosemary. Rosemary, would you like to say hi?
Hi. Hello.
And we're calling. I'm curious. You have a second baby, Nolan? Is that true? A second child?
Yeah,
Newborn?
we recently had another baby.
And how is it going, the two of you together helping with the baby?
It's okay. I try my best. It's pretty stressful, to be honest. And I was probably not having like the best behavior in dealing with all this stuff. I have work, I have the babies, I have my wife, and I needed to do some things that I'm not like too comfortable with, and so I recently had to deal with that problem. It's kind of a personal thing, but
I understand. Rosemary, do you want to respond to what Nolan's saying? Because the reason we're calling is because she feels a void in you not being there. And frankly, Nolan, she's concerned that you might be with another woman.
Oh, no.
Well, are you actually hanging out with Chris at the bar when you keep going out to the bar?
No, I'm not. I don't. This is hard.
Who are you calling?
So, Nolan, I hear you saying you're not with Chris. You're dealing with a personal issue, and you deal with that. And you don't need to put that on the air. We understand, but I think Rosemary should talk to Nolan off the air. And Nolan, you're not seeing another woman, correct? This is something you're dealing with something on your own, right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not cheating. Correct. Yes.
All right. Then, Rosemary, I can hear the sound in his voice. I do believe that maybe he's struggling with something. Now, why don't we take you both off the air so that he can express genuinely and honestly what's going on, so that you guys can start to get back to where you need to be for your own family. And I think that we will do that now. I'm going to put you both on hold. So I don't think he's cheating. I think he's struggling, but he needs to communicate to his wife about the struggle because he needs to be there for his family, right?
Or did he know it was us?
You think that guy knew it was us?
It's not out of my mind.
I mean, Michaela, you heard his voice. I think the guy is like,
he was genuine. I think
he was genuine.
I think he was telling the truth.
Whatever he's going through, he's going through it. But he needs to go through it with his wife. Like, he needs to express it to her, communicate to her, so he can be there for the family.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go, Ryan's Roses. Okay, let's go back to Ryan's Roses. Ruby's come in this hour. Sisney's out, so we're rotating everybody from the back room, getting their own hour. And Ruby's coming in on this one. Well, I'll get a fresh take on Ryan's Roses from Ruby. So we had Rosemary and her husband, Nolan, on the line. And they have a new baby. Okay, so here's it. They have a new baby. He's disappearing a couple nights a week. He says he's going to the bar with his buddy. She doesn't believe that. She finds a phone number in his notes in his phone, and she sees that he calls this number all the time. Turns out he's dealing with an issue. He's got a personal issue. He's not going to the bar. He admitted to that, and he said that he's felt something, and he's been trying to deal with it on his own. So we believe he should have been speaking to his wife, communicating to his wife, because they're trying to raise this new kid together. They got a second child. And so disappearing doesn't do anybody any good. But he wasn't ready to talk to her about it, which now he is talking to her about it because we were on the air and they're talking. And I believed him. I believe he was genuinely saying, I'm struggling and I know it's not right. I should be here, but I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm sorry, and let me try and make it better. And I heard that, and I believed him. Tanya, you doubt that.
I just feel he knew it was us. He just answered very quickly. I
didn't think so.
I don't know.
I think we're pretty good at detecting authenticity.
Yeah.
And I didn't hear that. Ruby, you're in this hour in the back room.
Yes.
Now in the studio. What'd you hear?
I just was kind of upset. I'm like, where is he? Why isn't he like supporting his wife, especially if you guys just had a baby?
But did you believe that he's like dealing with it, however he's dealing with it?
Yeah, I believed him. Yeah.
I didn't.
He seemed genuine to me.
He seemed genuine to me. Tanya thinks he was putting up a big act.
Yeah, he knew.
Jenny St. Gabriel, go ahead. You're on with this. So many different thoughts here, so many different moving pieces. What'd you hear? Ryan's Roses.
Yeah, I mean, I feel badly for him. You know, obviously he's going through it, but I mean, isn't it harder for the woman in this situation? Like, shouldn't he be there for her, supporting her? she just had a baby. Like, I'm not saying he's cheating, but I think her needs need to come first, and something's just off about the situation.
Yeah. I don't know. They need to start today right away with a direct, transparent, honest communication. She needs to say what she's feeling and how she got to this place of being on the air with us, and he needs to come clean and tell her what he's doing or where's he going and why, and then hopefully start working on it together. I believe him. I believe her. I think this may be a breakthrough moment for them to start on the right track, and I'm hopeful of that.
Yes.
Thank you, Jenny, for listening in St. Gabriel. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's Ryan's Roses.
Oof.
Every single Monday, every single Thursday here at Kiss FM. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. Everybody in? Dear Ryan, Sissany, and Tanya, a man showed up at my front door last Wednesday. He said that his wife and my husband are having an affair. This is from Alex in North Hollywood. Let me jump on with Alex now. Alex, thanks for reaching out to us. So this guy shows up. Did you know who the guy was that came to your door?
No, I had never seen him before.
Total stranger.
Yeah, and I just like slammed the door on him, and my whole world was falling apart. I mean, he just tried to talk to me through the door, but I didn't want to hear it. And then when my husband got home, he denied it completely. He said he would never cheat on me, and that guy must be crazy or running a scam or something.
Right.
Well, that's what I thought. I mean, if this guy's a stranger walking up to you, knocking on your door, telling you this, how do you know it's legit? So you just closed the door in his face and said, go away. What'd you do?
Yeah, I mean, I basically was just freaking out. My husband said that later he was like, oh, well, we should get like a video doorbell and alarm system because, maybe I'm paranoid being home with the boys all day. So my husband seemed really sincere, and I want to believe him, but I don't.
Did he have any other information that only he would know about your husband and the web that would kind of make sense?
He said a lot of things. I feel like he did know some stuff that I was just like, why do you know that information? There
All right, so it wasn't a total scam. He was well studied. He had some intelligence.
Yes, exactly. Like,
Alex, hold on, guys.
What?
I don't understand something here. Why don't you believe your husband if he said there's no truth to it? Like, what do you must think something's going on.
I mean, honestly, my husband, he's a smooth talker. He's a salesman. I just feel like I'm being told something here. And yeah, the guy at the door was really desperate. It was just such a strange situation. But
you do not have faith in your husband. You think he could be cheating. Like, you thought this.
I've had that feeling, and it seems like a possibility for sure.
Okay.
Oh,
all right, hold on. We're gonna make the call.
That's heavy.
To her husband next. Ryan's Roses. Ryan's Roses, the call right now. It's Ryan Seacrest. It's Sissany. It's Tanya. This is interesting. Alex is on the phone in North Hollywood. She's like, okay, a guy shows up at my door a week ago, and he said that his wife and her husband are having an affair. She thinks this is crazy.
Right.
Go away. Tells her husband the story. He says that is just not true. It must be a scam. That's so weird. But Alex doesn't believe him. She thinks he could be having an affair. It's all in her mind, or not, right? So it's definitely something that is top of mind, whether it's the reality or not, which is why we're about to make the call to her husband to find out. Do you know the other woman's name?
Yeah, I do.
What's her name?
It's Mara.
M-A-R-A.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do to try and help Alex. We are going to call him. Sissany is going to offer him some roses. Let's find out who he sends him to. Does he want to send him to Mara or to you, Alex? And if it's not you, we're going to get into it with him. And we're going to tell him he's on the air. And we're going to ask him some hard questions and see if we can find out the truth, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Like, was this guy who showed up really Mara's husband? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Daniel?
Yep, speaking.
Hi, my name is Anita. I'm calling from NoHo Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Fine.
Great. We're a new flower shop here in the NoHo Arts District on Magnolia. You know where that restaurant Eat is?
Yeah, that's right by me. Why is the flower shop calling me?
Well, we deliver in the area, and we're offering a promotion for local residents. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you like. They're free. I don't need cash from you or anything like that. We just hope that one day you come back as a customer, and we can send those out by lunchtime today. Again, I don't need credit card information, email, or anything like that from you. Just the name of the person you want to send them to.
Honestly, this just sounds a little bit like a scam. I've been scammed recently, and I don't know.
We're just trying to promote our business. We're new to the area, and we have a database of local residents that live nearby, and that's how we have your info. And so if you would want to send a dozen red roses to anybody that you'd like, it could be in this area or surrounding areas here in the valley.
Gotcha. Where exactly did you say you were again? Like, exactly?
It's like I'm a few stores down from Eat on Magnolia.
Cool. That's actually right by my office. I could actually be there in a couple minutes to pick them up.
Great. So why don't we start with the note of who you want to send them to?
That's all right. You could leave it blank. I got a pen in my car. I'll figure it out.
Is there anybody that you want to, who are you going to send the flowers to? Just so we can have them on hold and ready.
Does that really matter to you? Just hold them under my name.
I mean, it kind of does because we can get the note ready to go.
I'm going to write the note, right? I'm going to take my time and fill out the note in my car later on. I got a pen in my car, so
great.
I can just come by, pick them up. You can hold them under Daniel. And
Daniel, you're being a little testy. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I want you to know that. My name is Ryan. I've got your wife, Alex, on the line. We're curious to know.
I kind of had a feeling.
Well, great.
I kind of had a feeling.
You didn't sound like you had a feeling because you just revealed a lot. You're basically being very cryptic about who you're going to send these roses to.
Yeah, because I don't normally share my information with strangers. I mean,
now
you share your information with strangers, Ryan?
Every single day. You should tune in and check it out. Starts at 6 a.m. And I want to say to you this, Daniel. You said you got scammed recently. Can you tell me about the scam?
On the radio in front of look, you might like putting your business out there. I'm not one of those guys who likes to do that.
Well, Alex already did, bro. So it's a little late on that. She said that a guy showed up and said that you're having an affair with his wife. Any truth to it?
No. God, that's terrifying.
Why would a guy show up?
Grilling me.
Why would a guy
in my position?
Who's this guy that comes up and just makes up this fairy tale or nightmare? This story. Who's this guy?
I have no idea. I have
Mara's
no
husband.
idea. So maybe you can understand why I'm trying to be cryptic.
It's Mara's husband.
Mara.
Who's Mara?
Exactly.
Yes.
Look, you should have told me the name Mara before. We need to get off the phone. I do know somebody named Mara, and we need to be not on the radio, but I want to be really clear, and even for these guys who like putting business out there, I am not cheating on my wife with Mara, but I need to talk to you privately because I can explain exactly this is something.
Who is it? I mean,
yeah,
who do you know
here.
named Mara? What?
Yeah, I'll tell you, but not on the radio.
I believe him.
I mean, but I want to know.
No, but I believe him. We're going to let you go, Daniel. And Alex, why don't you get right on the phone with him so you can find out what's happening? But I do believe him.
Yeah, I'm going to find out. I want to talk about this.
We're going to let you both go. So I believe him.
I don't know.
I don't.
I believe him.
I'm on the fence.
Well, I'll say it again. I believe him.
Yeah,
I
know.
don't.
Do you believe him? You believe Daniel or not?
Nah.
Well, and why? Hold on. Let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So, guy shows up at Alex's house and says, hey, you need to know that your husband's cheating on you with my wife. Then we get him on the phone, Daniel, and he's very cryptic about the card. He's sketch, but he thinks he might be on Ryan's Roses, I think. Anyway, So I think we went hard on him, and I think we went deep on him. I think we really pressed him, and he didn't want to reveal what was going on the air, but I don't think he's cheating. I think he knows something that's going on, but he's not cheating on his wife with Mara.
Yeah, it came down to us telling him the name Mara, and then that's when it really stopped him in his tracks, and he said, whoa, 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 we need to get off the radio.
But it wasn't like a panic, whoa, whoa, whoa. It's actually concerned, whoa, 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 for not him and his wife, but for the other people.
Why is he intertwined in this other relationship with Mara and the scary guy that knocked on the door?
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if he's scary.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whatever. In my head, he was. Hey, your husband's hooking up with my wife.
I don't know if he was screaming. He might have just knocked and said this,
I pictured him, bang, bang,
directly.
bang. Open up.
So, I guess, Tanya, do you believe Daniel?
No at all.
I don't know how. I mean, he
No
really
at
sounded
all.
genuine. No at all. No at all.
No at all.
First of all,
No.
why does his wife not know about Mara? Like, what's
Yes,
going on?
at none.
Yes, exactly. Why does she not know what's going on there? Like, I just feel as though it's some shady shade.
So, Nina in Brea, thank you for listening to us. What do you think? You heard that. Give us a fresh set of ears and eyes.
Yeah, I mean, everything changed when Mara was brought up. Like, his entire demeanor changed. So something definitely happened with Mara. Maybe they didn't actually sleep together, so I think that's how he danced out of it. But they definitely, made out or something. And then I think Mara must have told her husband, who is obviously freaking out. So I think there's a lot more to the story, and he needs to be honest.
So you believe that he's cheating on his wife? That Daniel's cheating on his wife, Alex? That this is a real story? We captured that on the air.
Yeah, I mean, I think just because he hasn't slept with her doesn't mean he's not cheating.
There you have it. All right.
Yep.
I don't know. There was something genuine about him at the end. I started to believe what he was trying to say. But maybe I've just heard too many of these in my 40 years being on the air at KISS.
Yeah, I can't pinpoint this one.
What, do you like Ryan's Roses, Nina? Do we keep doing them?
Oh.
I mean, yeah, I think these people need to be called out.
So maybe he cheated. That allows him to say he's not cheating.
See? Technicality. That's what this guy seems like, a little technical.
Yeah,
Tom.
or he's just, because he hasn't actually slept with her yet, I think he's justifying it to himself.
We don't know any of this.
I think that's
what's amazing is that we can take somebody's lives and then just completely make up an entire narrative
Right.
of what we think is going on. It's not fair, but it's what we're doing. Nina, we'll do it again. Thanks for listening to us. Ryan's Roses. It is every Monday and also every Thursday, so it's twice a week. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. I am getting right into this. I have a feeling she's going to hang up on us, so let me go. Dear Ryan, Sisney, Tanya, it's time for Ryan's Roses. She says, get ready, Sisney, this might come fast. She says, my neighbor called me to complain about the inappropriate noises she heard coming from our house.
Wow.
Thing is, I was in London at the time. Now, Kaylee, I know you're going back and forth on this. Thank you for coming on in Monrovia. This will go fast. I will not make this take a long time. We're going to try and find out what noises were coming out of your house. But as I understand it, your neighbor was complaining about noises coming from your bedroom?
Yeah, exactly.
And did you get any detail on the noises?
Yeah, I mean, we've gotten complaints about the noise before. Sometimes it's music, sometimes it's our baby crying. And some, like in the past, that's happened where they've called, about noises from the bedroom. But the thing is, I was in London at this big annual conference when early one morning my neighbor called me and she was like, I need you to keep it down. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, you know what I mean. I can hear you. Your bedroom window must be open.
There were two different sounds or different sounds coming from two different individuals. Is that confirmed?
Exactly. Yeah, that's like how she was making it seem. And it was, it was 8 a.m. when I was in London, but it was midnight there. So I called my husband. He was awake and he was like, oh, I just must have had the TV on too loud.
Right.
And I asked him,
what was he watching?
movie he was watching. Yeah, I asked him that. I was like, well, what are you watching?
and he was like one of the Fast and the Furious movies, I guess. But
Is that what he said?
I don't buy it. Yeah, that's what he said.
Did you hear Cars?
I mean, I don't really
Engines?
remember hearing Cars.
All right, listen, Kayla, I'm not
Yeah.
going to make you wait. I am going to make you wait, but not long. We're in the middle of Ryan's Roses right now. If you just got here and you have a minute, you're going to hear us call Kaylee's husband.
Mm-hmm.
The neighbor called to complain about inappropriate noises coming out of the bedroom while she was in London. Kaylee, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
Hi, this is Kaylee. You have my permission to call.
We're going to do it right now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out, okay? Good luck.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, is this Ben?
Yeah.
Hi,
speaking.
Ben. My name is Jolie. I'm calling from JJ's Blooms. We are a flower delivery service that delivers all over LA and OC and offering a promotion today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, I don't need any cash or credit card or anything like that from you. We can start with the note of just the name of the person you want to send them to, and then they can be delivered today, tomorrow, whatever's more convenient.
Oh, wow. Yeah, okay, sure.
Great. Who would you like to send them to?
Well, why don't you send them to 60?
Before we do that, just give me the name of the person so we can put that in the form.
Oh, yeah, of course. Let's go with Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Mm-hmm.
And what would you like to put on the card?
Okay. To my angel, all my love, Bubba.
Oh. Okay.
Ben, your voice is being broadcast on the radio right now, and I do have your wife, Kaylee, on the line if you want to say hello.
Hi, Ben.
Okay.
Surprise.
Hi.
So, Ben, everything here is being broadcast. Just want you to know that. And I've got Sissany, I've got Tanya, friends of mine, with me here.
Oh.
So, can I explain? We're calling you because your wife got some information, and we're just trying to check it out. So, she was traveling, as you know. She was away, actually out of the country. And you were at home. Is that true? Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Ben, look, we're on the same side here then. Just trying to find out a couple things. Were you alone at home the whole time she was in London?
Oh, yeah.
Got it.
No, what's this about?
Well, I just appreciate your honesty. Was there any chance that there were any noises coming from the house? Were you working out or watching a loud movie or anything like that?
No. Oh, is this about the call from the neighbor?
Yes, the neighbor called and said that there were inappropriate noises coming out of your bedroom, Ben. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Grief, she's always complaining about something. No, I spoke with her about this before. I had the TV on too loud.
What were you watching?
Oh, it's Furious 7?
Yeah, I just looked it up. It's moderate for scenes of that nature. So this neighbor's pretty specific about the nature of those inappropriate noises, Ben. So I'm going to just ask you, because Kaylee thinks that you were cheating on her while you were away. Were you?
No.
Well, you stuttered there, Ben. You stuttered.
Okay, no. Not at all. It's just a little taken aback.
Well, Kaylee, this neighbor's credible, right? I mean, this credible neighbor reaches out and says there were noises of two people doing things they shouldn't be doing while somebody's not around. And, Ben, I'm a little suspect of your note to your wife. It feels guilty to me.
Okay. It can feel however it feels. I'm not.
Well, Kaylee, would you like to express your concern to Ben? Do you believe him? You know him. I don't know him. Do you believe him?
Did you have someone over that night?
No! I've had no one over.
I saw a car drive away on the camera, okay?
Ben, now's the time. This is the perfect place. Just tell her the truth.
We've made it this far.
Let's just tell her the truth,
No,
and
I
things
don't-
can get better from here. That's the good news. Only upside from here once you start telling the truth, Ben.
I have no idea how you saw anyone on the camera. There was no one there to see.
But what, Ben, please just tell her what happened. We know.
No, because there was no one there to see. I don't know. Is it from people driving by?
All right.
I don't know.
I don't know. Kayla, I'm gonna let you go. You heard his responses. I'm not so sure. I wish you guys the best of luck. Good luck trying to get to the bottom of it. No, Disney, I was using some of the things I saw in those interrogation
Yes.
2020 tapes on ABC.
Like leading the witness.
I'm trying to be frank. So the interrogators on that news special 2020 did called the interrogation tapes on ABC, they said that one of the techniques is to befriend the person. So I was trying to be buddies with Ben to get the information.
I really didn't get the friend vibe.
No, but that's why I said everything's going to be upside. I was trying to get him to buy into the fact it's only going to be okay after this. And then you're like, not so much.
I mean,
so you kind of, like, that would have worked.
Are you accusing me of ruining it?
I am. Yeah, I was trying to play good cop. You were playing bad cop.
No,
I'm really playing good cop.
You weren't at all.
Yes, I was trying to befriend him to get the information. Guys,
wasn't working.
Watch this docuseries, this news docuseries.
It's not for me.
I think I'm down for this docuseries.
I think you'd like it. It's called the interrogation. Well, by the way, you should watch it. Then you'd understand my technique. The
I liked
interrogation
your
tapes.
technique. You were like leading. You're like, we already know. Like saying things like
Well,
that.
they do that
help.
too. They did that
Because
on the show.
then it makes them think, okay, well, they know, then I might as well just fess up.
That's what they say on the show. I'm trying to use their techniques. And
I thought that part was great.
And also his note, way over the top guilty.
The note didn't bug me so much. To my angel, all my love, Bubba. I thought it was kind of cute.
It's so cute. It's like, what?
I mean, if the neighbor really heard Fast and Furious, they would have been, talking about Vin Diesel keeping it down.
I don't know what happens in Fast and the Furious, but
Nor do
besides the cars, but it could have been a different neighbor.
Why are you so on Ben's side?
I don't know why I am, but I
I'm
kind of
really
believe him.
confused. I do not. I don't.
Really?
Well, it's my job not to.
No,
Trying to get the
it's
answer.
not.
No, it's not,
It is
actually.
Guys, watch this. Well, it was interesting. I mean, maybe you want to acknowledge it, Mark, that Sissy and Tanya were really rooting for Ben, the guy who was cheating on his wife while she was in London.
Allegedly.
I'm not sure they were rooting for him,
Yeah,
but
it seemed like they were
believed
really
him.
on his side, giving him the real benefit of the doubt. I didn't believe him. There was something about him that seemed wrong.
But it's interesting if they both believed him.
Why? You guys never agree.
We don't never agree.
Well, I mean, you sometimes never agree.
I just know he was really adamant about just to his story. Like he was not giving in and being, there was
So
no
the
like.
neighbor says to his wife while she's in London, inappropriate noises are coming out of your bedroom, and he blames it on Fast and Furious.
Yeah,
I just looked it up. It's
I'm
not.
a little sus about he knew exactly what movie it was. Like, if you asked me what movie I watched 5 days
Right.
ago, I'd be like,
And he was specific on the sequel of it.
Right.
And he said, to my angel, all my love. What was it? How did he sign the card?
Bubba.
I think he said Baba.
No, Bubba. It's like a nickname. Like I call Max and Bubba.
Well, I call people Baba.
No, you do not.
I don't. But you could.
You could. You could call your grandparent Baba.
Right.
Huh.
You would call him Baba?
No.
Okay. Well, anyway, Norma would like to clear it all up. She's
Okay,
got a
Norma,
theory.
let's see what
so
she
I
thinks.
think the guy's covering. I think he's covering something up. I don't know what it was about him, but he was sticky to me.
And for me, I believe him.
I thought he was sticky. Norma, did you think he was sticky?
Honestly, I believe them.
There you go.
I feel
Come
like
on, maybe I had a different
yeah,
show.
like everybody has that. I just feel like everybody has that annoying, like nosy neighbor that's all in your business. Like I had a neighbor. She accused me of having all types of things going on in my house, like parties. Like she just assumed the worst.
Hello, Lomita. All right. Well, thanks for calling.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to get your neighborhood on a Ryan's Roses call here.
Yeah.
Plus, if
I'll
they're
be
that
next.
close to that neighbor, that means they're close to other neighbors. So I'm just saying it could have been someone else.
Okay. Well, you guys believe him. I don't. And there we have it.
I think
Ryan's
you don't
Roses.
believe him because he didn't fall for your tactics. And so now you're just like,
My
he's cheating.
tactics. It's
Why are you cheating?
instinct and gut. My questioning
It
tactics.
didn't work. So now you're like, this guy sucks.
Well, yeah, guy. You know who you are. We know who you are. Well, that's Ryan's Roses. It's a healthy dialogue, and everybody's got their view, and that's why I like it. Everybody can give their view, their 2 cents, and we move on. We move on to something fun.
Yeah, every Monday and Thursday.
102.7 Kiss FM. Going to move right now fast into Ryan's Roses, so hang on with me. I'm bringing up Sophia. Sophia's in Eagle Rock. Sophia, it's Seacrest. Thank you for coming on with us. I've got Sisney, I've got Tanya. We're fully focused on trying to find out what's going on with this other woman. So, just a little more detail. Where do you see her?
Okay, so I see her at Trader Joe's. Yeah, at first I thought I was imagining it. I started seeing her, but there was the same woman, like, at Trader Joe's. She's down the street from our house.
Do you have any eye contact with her or exchanges with her?
No, not at all. I pointed her out one time. I pointed her out to my husband, and he was just like, I was like, this is so bizarre. And he got very agitated. He turned bright red, and he started walking us away from her. If, like, he wouldn't reacted so badly, I would have not, like, started getting all suspicious.
But is it as if she's shopping at the same time you're shopping? Does she work there?
She was just there. She's just there. Everywhere I went, she seemed to be there. Like, I'm telling you, Trader Joe's, when I was walking my dog, at the park with my daughters, everywhere.
So hold on. This sounds a little frightening. Like she's following you?
It seems like that's what's going on.
Is she alone?
She's alone. Like I said, I thought I was just imagining it, but it's become really serious. It's really freaking me
A
out.
little freaky. Yeah.
Yeah, that is strange.
All right. And you feel like your husband has some relationship with her?
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Wow.
Why do you feel that? Have you asked him about her?
No, but when she was there one time, I pointed her out, and it was just so bizarre. Like I said, he got agitated. His face turned super bright red, like a tomato. So bright red. So, like, why else would he walk us away from her and then his face turn red? Like, your emotions don't really, like, lie.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, Sophia. Let's find out why this woman seems to be following you. I mean, how do we know it's even for her husband?
Well, that's
Like,
the
what if she's
thing.
just following her?
If she thinks this is his mistress or girlfriend,
Why is she just there when she's there?
Exactly.
What-
What's the benefit of her lingering around?
Okay, we're coming into that. We're in the middle of Ryan's Roses right now. So we just met Sophia. She's married, and she says she keeps seeing the same woman at the grocery store, walking her dog, like following her. And her husband turned bright red when she pointed out this woman's everywhere to be found.
Mhm.
Sophia, how long have you been married?
We've been married 14 years.
Okay. So
Well, we've been together for 14 years and married 11.
Okay. So we think somehow this woman has some connection or relationship to your husband, but it's very strange that she keeps showing her face in front of you.
I know.
All right, let's see if we can find out. You don't know her name at all, right?
No, not at all.
Just say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
You have my permission to call.
Okay, we're going to do that right now, and good luck. Let's see if we can find out.
Hello?
Hi, can I speak to Nathaniel, please?
Yeah, this is Nathaniel. Who's this?
Hi, my name is Vicky. I'm calling from the Fresh Florist. We deliver in Eagle Rock and surrounding LA areas and offering a promotion for local residents today of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Yeah, no, I didn't order any roses.
No. Yeah, you didn't order any roses. This is a promotion that we do to kind of just promote our business. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash from you or credit card info or anything like that. We can just start with the name of the person you want to send them to and a note. They can be delivered by lunchtime today.
No taxes or...
No, nothing at all.
Hidden fees or anything?
No fees. No, this is absolutely free. It's on the house. And then hopefully if you like our arrangements, you'll come back as a customer one day.
Okay. Yeah, send them to my wife. Her name is Sophia.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Thanks for putting up with me all these years.
Okay.
And Nathaniel, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Just need to let you know that. And we've got your wife, Sophia, on the line. You can say hi, Sophia.
Who is she?
Nathaniel?
I know who she is. Why are you lying to me?
Nathaniel.
What?
So Nathaniel,
what are we talking about here?
Explain to
You're saying
Nathaniel
we're on
why
the
we're
radio?
here, and Sophia, what you feel. There's a woman that keeps following Sophia, and she thinks that you've got a relationship with her, Nathaniel.
Stop playing
What?
dumb. Who is she?
Are we on? Okay, we're on the radio right now, for real?
Yeah.
Nathaniel, we're all here. We're all listening. We're all wondering what's going on. Your wife says that there's a woman that's following her, and she's convinced that you're having some sort of connection or relationship. There's something going on between the two of you. Can you just tell us?
Oh my gosh. Okay. Look, I made a mistake, but I can't really talk about it on the radio.
Well, we're here.
Okay.
Mistake?
Yeah, I've taken care of the situation, though. I think we can move past it. I mean, I know we can, but I just don't want to talk about it on the radio, if that's fine.
That is fine.
You don't
Nathaniel.
get to decide that. What? You don't get to decide that. What did you do?
Look, Sophia, let's just hang up the phone. I'll call you privately, and we can talk about this.
It was Javier's bachelor party, wasn't it?
What happened at Javier's
You're
bachelor
acting
party?
so weird the next morning.
Let's just get off the radio, Sophia, and I'll call you directly, and we can talk about this.
Fine.
Hello?
Yeah.
Go on.
Well, he's
So
guilty
he
of
made a
something.
mistake. What's
Yeah.
the mistake? The mistake is?
Well,
Sounds like this other woman.
maybe.
But she didn't tell us at the beginning that she thought she knew where this might have happened, where this woman came from.
She wanted to know before she said anything.
And thanks for putting up with me all these years. That's what his
Right.
card said.
Yeah.
Let's go back to Ryan's Roses. Actually, the woman who wrote to us in Eagle Rock, her name is Sophia, and she said she's been seeing the same woman show up where she's showing up, the grocery store, walking the dog, and she said her husband reacts strangely when this woman's around. We get him on the phone, and Nathaniel says, look, I've made a mistake. Let's talk about it not on the radio. So for me, connecting the dots, it sounded like he's made a mistake with another woman. That is this woman. And Sophia, thinks that this happened, that he cheated on her when Nathaniel, was at a bachelor party for somebody named Javier. So I don't know there's much to deduce here other than he sounded like he cheated. He sounded guilty, and he said on the card, Sophia, thanks for putting up with me all these years.
Right, like he hasn't been a walk in the park type of husband.
Right. And when they're in the park, there's that woman. Sophia, another Sophia in Monrovia, a listener, not Sophia from Eagle Rock, but Sophia, what was your take on this?
Honestly, I think that bachelor parties are so dangerous. It's the reason that my ex and I broke up. He didn't sleep with her, but he said that they messed around, and honestly, that was just enough for me. To hear. I was like, I'm done. And to the point that if I ever get married, I don't think that I will even do a bachelorette party and let my partner.
I mean,
do a
I just
bachelor
wonder,
party 'cause
what
it pisses me off so much.
percent, in what percentile does a bachelor party go the wrong direction versus not? I've never really studied that. Did bad things happen often?
I have had only negative experiences, so I
wonder if there's a stat for that.
I think it just depends on, your relationship.
All right,
If
Sophia,
you
thank
trust.
you for listening. Right.
More than 70% of Americans have cheated on their partners while attending bachelorette parties.
But how is that then still a thing?
There's no chance.
And how is it that you're expected to, you're totally committed?
Yeah, you're
through
about to
girlfriend, boyfriend,
walk
then
down the
fiance
aisle.
ship, and then right before 70% are cheating? I can't believe that.
No. I don't think it's the bachelor or bachelorette. I think it's just people on these
others.
trips.
On the trips.
Yeah. Not 70% of bachelor and bachelorettes.
Is Robbie having a bachelor party?
Yes, we are going to do, but we've actually been talking about doing a joint one.
Because that's not a bachelor party.
It would be a joint bachelorette party.
Right, but that's not what we're talking about here. This is talking about like him going away with his boys.
Yeah.
And
He
having a
would still
bachelor
have
party.
his time with his boys, and I would still have time with my girls, and then we would
from
do-
7 to 9. And then you have to meet back at 9:15.
Yeah, teach their
Don't be
own.
late. Ruby, is David going to have a bachelor party?
Yeah, we're going to do our own things.
Oh, really? What are y'all going to do? What's he going to do?
I don't know. I either want to do like Mexico City or maybe Puerto Rico. But just
What's
like
he- What's his plan?
he wants to go to Guatemala and climb this volcano.
That's what he's telling you.
It's so destination bachelor and
That sounds
bachelorette parties
fun,
are
like
the
an
thing.
adventure, like a food adventure bachelorette party.
Yeah.
Michael did
Right.
Vancouver and I did Miami.
Yeah, I remember yours.
good
Nelson
times.
was all about it. Nelson went along and
That's right.
he came back.
Yeah, alive.
All right, let's go. That's Ryan's Roses. We do that on Monday and Thursdays. Okay? Mondays and Thursdays. It's time for Ryan's Roses here on Kiss FM. Regina has reached out to us. This is very interesting here. We got a screenshot and everything. So Regina was saying that her husband sent her a screenshot of a conversation he had with their daughter, but he didn't realize, like, when he clicked the phone, that on the top of the screen there was a message notification from a woman named Jennifer, and that woman, Regina, is somebody he cheated with 5 years ago.
Yes, yeah.
All right, so the screenshot was a text exchange between your family, but then up top was the little message, like the iMessage.
Right, when the
But
notification comes in.
you couldn't see what the message was. It just said it was there.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay. And what did you do after this happened?
Well, I haven't done anything yet. I want to catch him red-handed. I want to see how deep this goes.
Okay. So what else do we need to know about your relationship? Has it been difficult after this first time? How did you get past the first time cheating 5 years ago?
Yeah, it was really hard on us. I mean, so I found some flirty emails and dirty texts between him and this woman that he met at some trivia night he used to go to. And I don't think they ever slept together, but it was clearly like an emotional affair, and it felt like it was moving in that direction. So I shut it down. I threatened to leave, and he begged me not to. And I agreed to stay on one condition, that he blocked her, that he never spoke to her again, and that he wouldn't ever go to that bar again where the trivia night happened. So he agreed to that, and it has been a really tough journey, but we've got past it. And then
I give you
this
credit for
happened.
that.
Because of this.
I give you credit
Yeah.
for that, and then this, and now your heart sinks. I don't think I
Yes,
could be as
yes.
strong as you were to get past it myself.
Yeah, it's been really tough. And I promise you, he has no idea that her name was at the top of that screenshot.
Hold on one second. We will get into this next. 5 years ago, and as stuff had been happening in between those 5 years with this woman, Ryan's Roses right now, 102.7 Kiss FM. Just know this. She told us he cheated 5 years ago with a woman named Jennifer, and then she saw a screenshot sent to her by her husband between their daughter and himself. But what he didn't know is when he screenshotted it, there was an iMessage notification on the top from Jennifer.
Right.
So clearly they're in contact. And he promised, after he cheated, she forgave him, and he promised he'd never speak to her again. And here she is. So we're going to make the call to her husband now. Regina, let's see if we can find out. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
Okay, Regina, here we go. Good luck.
Okay.
Hello,
Hi, is this David?
speaking.
Hi, David. My name is Tamara. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How can I help you?
I'm calling from Beautiful Blooms. We service Thousand Oaks and surrounding areas with free delivery and offering a promotion today for local residents. It's actually a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. Just trying to do a promotion to promote our business, and we hope that you like our arrangements.
Okay. So wait a minute. You're telling me that your company is willing to send a dozen roses free to whoever I want.
Yes, we can start with the name of the person you want to send them to. And no, I don't need credit card info or cash from you or any information at all. It's just a promotion that we do about once a month. Is there anybody that you would want to send flowers to?
Okay. Yeah, there is. There is someone I'd like to send flowers to. If it's free.
They're free.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the name of the person you want to send the roses to?
Yeah. Send it to Marina. Marina. Marina.
Marina. Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Yeah. Put congratulations.
Mm-hmm.
You make your mom and I so very proud every single day. Love, Mom and Dad.
Yeah. Okay.
David, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Thank you for staying on the line with us for 1 second. My name is Ryan. I have Sisney and Tanya and your wife, Regina, on the line. And I understand you just sent some roses to your daughter, Marina. Regina, is your daughter named Marina?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Wait. My wife?
Your wife is here. Yeah. She's here with us, David.
All right. Did we win something? Did we?
Yeah.
So I'm going to just I can tell him, Regina, David, your wife has asked us to call you because she's concerned that you're in contact again with Jennifer from 5 years ago. Are you?
Wait a minute. Wait. What do you mean, Jennifer?
Jennifer?
What do you mean, Jennifer?
Regina, do you want to explain it to him?
When's the last time you talked to Jennifer?
Honey? Jennifer? Are you serious? Honey, I haven't talked to Jennifer in years.
You're lying to me.
What's going on? I've not talked to Jennifer in years.
Has she reached out to you recently?
No. And why are we on the radio about this? What's going on?
Okay, well, that's where we work, so that's how we're doing this. But, David, we have a screenshot of a text you were sending to your wife, Regina, and at the top of that screenshot, it's a message, a notification coming in from Jennifer. So she was reaching out to you. Why is she reaching out to you?
Okay. What screenshot? What are you talking about? What screenshot
Regina?
are you talking about? Honey, what screenshot? What's going on? What screenshot are you talking about?
It's over this time, David. I can't do this again. I don't know if you're sleeping with her or not, but you promised me you would not talk to her again. I'm done.
Okay, honey, listen. We did exchange a text. That's it. Okay,
but why?
I'm sorry. Okay, Regina, let's you and I talk about this, honey, okay? Just you and I. Let's put everything on the table. Everything.
Everything on the table. So, David, did you not make an agreement with your wife after you cheated with Jennifer the first time 5 years ago to not touch base or be in contact with her ever again?
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. That's what I'm trying to find out.
This is between Regina and myself, not
exactly.
You, not anyone else.
I know. Exactly. So what can you tell us?
Honey, I shouldn't have lied, okay? But
are you seeing her again? Have you seen her, David, since the 5 years ago?
No. All we did. Can I just talk to my wife? All we did.
Absolutely, she's here.
I don't want to hear anything more, David. You lied to me.
Honey, I did. I lied. Okay, I lied, but we can work
First
this
of all,
out.
David, you cheated, you lied, then you lied again. Like,
Yeah,
what's
it's not good.
And
what's
you're lying
changing
now.
here? Nothing's changing. She's out.
I'm done talking. I'm taking Marina to my mom.
No. Honey,
we'll be in touch.
We're gonna let you both go.
I can fix
We'll
it.
let you both go.
Oh. No chance that was just one text message.
Yeah.
I have thoughts. about what happens when you find out that someone cheated. When you get past it and get through it, can you ever really get past it and get through it?
No.
I don't know that you can. Certainly there you can. He didn't change. He did not change. Ryan Seacrest here, assisting in Tanya.
Morning.
So, Regina was on the line, who to me, I don't know if you were listening or you made a note. She had a little bit of a Southern accent. And do you know Mary Steenburgen?
No.
Mark, do you know Mary Steenburgen?
I do, yes. Married to Ted Danson.
Yes, exactly. And I can picture her now. Was she in Nashville, that show?
I think so.
Like the show Nashville?
The series Nashville?
She the mom? No. That's
Mary
Connie.
Steenburgen. You can picture her now.
She was the mom in Elf.
Oh, yeah, I
She's
know
married
who
to
that
Ted
is.
Danson.
Yeah.
Anyway, she sounded like Mary Steenburgen to me.
She's in Step Brothers.
Oh, yes. I know who she is now.
Okay, so was she in the series
Steenburgen.
Nashville from back in the day?
I don't think so. I
No,
think
but
that was
does not appear so.
Connie.
She's great.
Yeah.
Connie Britton.
Different,
Did not sound like Connie Britton.
different woman, yeah.
Didn't sound like her. Okay, so anyway, in this Ryan's Roses call, they're married. 5 years ago, he cheats with a woman named Jennifer. Then she sees a screenshot of a message coming in from Jennifer after she forgave him. And the deal was never speak to that woman again, but she still forgave him. I get concerned when you forgive the cheater because the cheater doesn't change in many cases. And in this case, it seems like he didn't.
Right.
He started talking to her again, messaging her again. He lied about the fact that he said he wasn't at first, but we already had the screenshot of the message coming in from Jennifer after 5 years had gone
And let's
by.
say there was nothing going on and she just messaged him. He should have told his
wife.
wife.
Well, not only that, when we knew she reached out, we asked, did she reach out? And he told us, no, she didn't reach out.
Right, I haven't talked to her in years.
Yeah. So, but I guess the question is like, what happens when you forgive like that? Are you always thinking in the back of your mind, looking over the shoulder, like this could really happen again? And it did in this case. Sound like it did in this case. So, Kiara, go ahead. You're on with us.
Yeah, I just, it's like really, he's trying to sell to his wife that the one time he took a screenshot is the only time he got a message from his side chick. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like,
Well, that-
has
that's
to be
right.
one hang of a coincidence. That's crazy.
That's right. I actually have the screenshot that she sent it to us. So I see the notification from Jennifer, the woman he cheated with 5 years ago, at the top of the text from his daughter and himself. And so are we to believe that over the 5 years, the only time she reached out and he didn't respond was in this instance?
No way.
We can't. And that's why it sounds like Regina is getting Marina, their daughter, and moving on, which I think after this has happened twice is what she needs to do.
Yeah, yeah. Can I also say how careless of him not even to crop out the top? Like, he just.
I don't think he knew
He didn't
what he was
know.
doing.
Because they probably come in all the time. You know what I mean? Like,
Could
he
be.
gets
It
so
could be
many
coming in fast.
messages from her. It's like he doesn't even notice them anymore.
I'm glad she's leaving him and she's taking their daughter. And I'm so cool to be on the show too. I love you guys.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening to us. We appreciate you calling. Means a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's Ryan's Roses. That's every Monday and Thursday. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. Melissa has reached out in Long Beach. She said, I noticed a random woman sent my husband money on Venmo with no explanation. Let's get Melissa on the line and see if we can find out. Melissa, thanks for reaching out to us. So you found this Venmo, and then what did you do? You went sleuth mode, detective mode. What did you do?
Yeah, so I actually, because, you know, it has the woman's kind of name and picture and stuff, I actually found her on Instagram. And
what'd you find?
Yeah. So, you know how you have like little highlights and reels and stuff in Instagram, and there were a lot of pictures that were kind of red flags, but in one of those, there were a bunch of pictures of her like naked, but she's covering up her arms to like cover herself.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like she's in our boat. And it also looks like my husband's jacket is in the background in one of the shots.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I mean, what more do you need?
Yeah.
So you found the images that tie it all together.
Yeah.
If you know your boat, you know your boat, or like the background of it, or whatever. It's like wow.
Yeah. And like I confronted him about it. Like
and what happened?
He was like, "Oh, all boats look alike. That could be anybody's jacket because it's just a popular jacket." But he said he knows her. She works for his firm, and she had taken a client out for dinner and drinks, and her credit card got canceled. So she panicked and called him, and he called the bar and he took care of the tab.
Well, wait a minute. That's close for comfort to be the first call for the panic for the bar.
For sure.
Right.
I don't like it.
You should call her parents.
I don't like it. Okay. Well, look, I mean, that's what we need to know. We'll put you on hold here and make a call. It's Ryan's Roses. We're going to call Melissa's husband and find out what's going on. But she's seen the photos, right? Like,
well, she's hoping. Like, it's almost like she's in denial of it, right? Like, she's trying not to believe that it's true.
She doesn't believe him. Why doesn't she believe him? What is up? That calls next. So, Melissa, we got the story that you found that this woman sent your husband some money on Venmo, and you tracked down her Instagram. You found a photo of her wearing no clothes, and she appears to be on your boat. You talked to your husband about it. He gave you some story about having a cover for her, taking out a client with the bar tab. You don't believe him. So why is it you just don't believe any of this?
Because I swear that is our boat in her picture and that is his coat.
Okay.
And I even went to the marina and found like the exact spot where she probably was.
Oh.
And the last thing is that woman does not look like she works at a marketing firm.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Well, let's get into calling and just try and find out. Melissa, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
All right, we're going to do that right now. Be very quiet. Let's see what we can find out, and good luck, Melissa.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, is this Braxton?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not interested.
Hi. Well, no, before you hang up, my name is Remy. I'm calling from Beach Blooms. We're on 2nd Street near Nick's. Deliver all over Long Beach and just trying to promote our business. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. It's a promotion that we're doing.
Yeah.
I don't need cash. I don't need billing info or anything like that from you.
Yes, I don't mean to cut you off, but I think it's pretty clear. I'm all set. Thanks.
Are you sure there's nobody you want to send free roses to? Like I said, I'm not going to charge you anything. I don't need cash or your credit card info or your email address or anything like that. We just do this promotion about once a month.
No, not interested.
There's not anybody in your life, not one person that you would want to send flowers to, roses to. They're absolutely free. We could be done in 2 minutes.
So what do you say? I give a name and an address, and you just give them a dozen roses?
We can start with a name. You can write a note, and we'll deliver them by lunchtime today.
No credit card, no membership, no nothing?
Exactly. None of that. We just hope that you like our arrangements and you come back one day as a customer, but no catch.
I'm sorry, what did you say your name was?
My name is Remy.
Okay, Remy, I'll remember that just in case. You are scanning here some way, right?
This is just a promotion that we do once a month for our business, just trying to promote it and get the word out. If you'd like our arrangements, maybe leave us a Yelp review or come back one day as a customer for another occasion.
All right, Remy. Okay, fine. Yeah, send them here. You can send them to Melissa.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
I don't know. Here, put thank you for moving to California.
Okay.
Braxton, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife, Melissa, on the line, and she's, I'm sure, thrilled you sent the flowers to her.
I knew. This is insane. I knew I should have hung up. What is this? What do you want?
Well, she has some questions about you and would like to know, Melissa, you want to tell them why we're here?
Look, this is crazy. I don't want to talk about this on the air.
Well, I don't either. But so she said that she found some photos on Instagram of a woman that was on your boat and she wasn't wearing many clothes. She found your coat in that photo as well. You covered a woman's bill at a bar. It's all leading to her not believing you and thinking you're having an affair, Braxton.
Well, that's great, but I think I'll talk to my wife about that.
Well, she's here, Melissa.
She's right here. Melissa, go ahead.
I think you're lying to me.
No, God, why do you say that?
Because that is our boat in those photos.
Braxton, do you want to respond to that?
Look, yeah, okay, no, just stop. Okay, listen to me. Just listen. Okay, I'm sorry. I can explain this.
Okay, I'm listening.
All right, fine. Okay, I did lie. That is our boat. Okay, I'm sorry, but this whole thing is not what you think it is.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Listen to me. No, I'm sorry. She doesn't work for me, and that I did lie about that. A few months ago, I was at the marina, and then this couple approached me. They were looking for a boat to shoot some stuff on,
Shoot some stuff on?
Yeah, hon, like dirty movies or something.
Oh my God, that's gross. That's disgusting.
Yeah. Oh. I knew you would think that, but they offered me $500, honey. I mean, I don't know. They gave me $300 in cash, and then they Venmoed me the rest, and that was that. That's what it was. I don't know them. Okay?
So did you meet the woman? Do you know the people?
No, I don't know any of these people.
Did
we
you
don't even
stick
watch
around
those movies,
and watch?
So I figured we'd never know. No, I wasn't even there for that. Look, I just gave him the boat. I figured it would never come back. The holidays.
What kind of boat you guys got where they're shooting a movie on it?
I mean, I get it. They shoot movies on my street all the time. We've rented out my driveway.
No, but this is a different kind of movie. And what kind of boat is it?
It's a regular boat. It's just a boat. All boats look alike.
I don't want to sidetrack. So, Braxton, Melissa, that is a curveball here. But, Melissa, do you know your husband better than anybody? Do you believe him?
Well, this is the thing. When I asked you, why did you lie to me?
Because, honey, I panicked, okay? I knew that you would say no to this, but I swear to you, and this is the truth, I am not having an affair. I swear on our son's lives.
I mean, you could DM the woman, Melissa.
You could watch the
movie. I have one more question. I just have one more question. How is it so easy for you to lie to me?
It's not.
Oh, boy.
It is. I asked a question, and you lied like it was nothing.
True.
So I'm wondering, what else have you lied to me about?
Nothing. I've not lied to you about anything else.
No, but
Really?
you may not be
In
cheating, but
22
you did
years,
lie about this. She's got a good point.
In 22 years, this is the first lie you've ever told me?
Can we not do this on the radio, please? We can absolutely talk later.
Melissa and Braxton were on Ryan's Roses, and she ended up finding out that there was a woman on her boat, their boat, and his coat was in the background. This picture was on Instagram. He says, well, I don't know the woman. I'll tell you what happened, honey. I didn't tell you the truth. I rented the boat out for an adult movie filming, and they used the boat for an adult movie. I mean, do you believe that scenario?
Yes.
I honestly did up until right this second.
So is that likely that he just rented it out? And then by the way, she's like, well, wait, even if you didn't cheat on me, you lied to me about that. You lied to me so easily. What else are you lying to me about? He's not getting out of this.
No, but I believed him and I believed his story and I was all on board. And then right now you just reminded me
What?
that his coat was in the background.
Right.
And that doesn't seem plausible if they were doing a big old photo shoot or whatever they were filming.
But we didn't hone in on that.
Well, now
we let everybody down.
I
What
guess.
if, sometimes you leave stuff on your
I
boat.
feel like
I don't know how
if they're going to rent the boat, they want to clean, no personal
You don't have any
items.
personal stuff there.
Yeah. So why is his boat? Why is there articles of clothing, just like his clothing out. That means maybe he was
My
actually
concern
cheating.
is like, who's he talking to rent his
Like,
boat
where
out
is he?
to
Right,
meeting
where
these
is he
people?
soliciting to do that?
Correct.
And how's he getting to meet them with the key and all that?
Correct.
Well, he said that he bumped into them, like they were there in the marina. They came up to him.
Again, wait, I don't believe the guy.
him.
Layla in Atwater Village, good morning. You believe him?
Good morning. I believe him, but I think he's a liar. Like, he may not be cheating on her, but he is definitely a liar. Like, that elaborate lie and the client, and there's so much effort into that. How do you move forward from that? I couldn't be with a man that I can't trust when I directly ask him a question and then he lies like that.
Exactly.
So let's play this out. She finds out he didn't cheat, but she does find out, as she did, that he lied about it and rented the boat out for an adult movie filming. Like, what do you do? Is it grounds to break up? Is it grounds to not be together? Or is it just like, I mean, now you're second guessing every move he makes.
Yeah, but I feel like if he's lying like that about this, he's definitely lying about other stuff.
I think you're right. All right, well, thanks for calling. This is a bad situation. Melissa found out some truth, but probably not all the truth. Probably not all the truth. And we may have let you down by not honing in on the coat. 102.7 KISS FM. It's time for Bring Everybody In, Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sisney, I found a verification code for Tinder in my husband's messages and confronted him about it. All right, so let's get to that. Emily and Carson. Emily, good morning. Now, tell me, you found this verification code for Tinder. I'm not on Tinder. What does that mean?
It kind of means like, so you're trying to log in to Tinder, and it's like kind of that two-step verification. So like you're trying to log in, and then it sends you a text like, is this your phone number? And if it is, then you can log in.
Okay. Now, you confronted him. What did he say?
Yeah, so I was just looking at it and scrolling through his phone looking for a phone number, and I saw it, and I was like, what the hell is this, right? And he just goes, he's like, oh, it must be spam. Like, he didn't look me in the eye, and he just acted like it was not a problem and just told me it was spam.
Right. Who can explain? Is that a likely scenario, Sisney, on Tinder?
No.
I don't know. I've never been on Tinder.
No, it's not likely that you just randomly get an email from Tinder if you're not on Tinder.
Okay, got it. Hang on one second. We're going to call your husband next here at 102.7. It's KISS FM. Emily and Carson, Ryan's Roses. We're in the middle of a Ryan's Roses. Emily's on the line in Carson. She is married, and she said she addressed this with her husband, and he just kind of blew it off. Found a verification code for Tinder in her husband's messages and confronted him. So I guess Emily thinks that her husband's on Tinder. That's what's happening here. Emily, how long have you been married?
11 years.
Emily, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on KISS FM. Go ahead.
You have my permission to call on KISS FM.
We're going to do that now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Let's see if we can find out, okay?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Roman?
Yeah, it's Roman.
Hi, good morning. My name is Tamara. I'm calling from the LA Florist. We actually deliver all over LA, Carson, the South Bay, and today we're offering local residents a promotion with free dozen red roses. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. They are free. We're just trying to promote our business. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah, if it's free. I didn't sign up for any, like...
No. They, you may have purchased something online in the last 6 to 18 months and often to receive promotional stuff from local vendors.
All right.
I just need the name of the person that you would want to send them to. I don't need any like credit card info or cash from you. These are free.
Okay, great. Can I just pick them up? It's local, you said, right?
Yeah, we can start. You can pick them up if you want to. Can we do the note?
Yeah.
Okay.
You just send them to me. Just send them to me. Thank you.
You don't want to write the note for someone?
I mean, if I'm getting the flowers, I want the flowers. I guess just put, if there's a note, just put my name and then put, you are amazing.
and then sign my own name. I want the flowers. Yeah, thank you.
You're not going to send them to anybody.
I mean, to myself.
You're going to send the flowers to yourself. You don't want to send them to another person.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to put that on a note or anything.
Roman, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I have your wife, Emily, on the line. I'll explain this later, but why aren't you sending roses to Emily? And why are you being so cagey?
What?
Why are you being so cagey about the roses? Why would you send them to your wife, Roman?
God. Why are we on the radio?
Because your wife reached out and said you're on Tinder trying to find something outside your marriage. So why don't you just tell her what's going on, Roman?
Nothing's, babe. Are you there? Nothing's going on. I can't believe this. It's not what you think. Okay. I was going to give you the flowers.
Okay. No, Roman, we need to know if it's not what we think. Are you on Tinder looking for other opportunities?
Yes and no. I am on Tinder, but I'm not looking for other opportunities.
Then why are you on Tinder?
Not. I'm on for a coworker.
What?
You're on Tinder for a coworker.
That makes no sense.
Tell us what you mean.
Okay, my friend that I work with, his name's Todd. He's a great guy.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
Okay. You remember Leela?
Yeah, I remember.
Well, they were engaged. They got a place together, but they broke up, and they still live together because it's like a complicated situation. And she's super jealous, even though they're not together. But Todd asked me to go on Tinder as him to help him find dates.
Well, didn't you guys do that, Sisney, Tanya?
Yeah, but it was Tanya's account.
Correct. Okay, well, no, it wasn't Roman's. So, Roman, I believe, I don't know.
But why wouldn't you tell your wife this from the start? Hey, I'm going to be doing this just so you know.
I should have, obviously.
And when she confronted you, didn't she confront you about this already?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's just weird. I panic when you ask me. I shouldn't have lied. I'm sorry. But also, I'm sorry, babe. It's also fun. I mean, if you want to do it with
Why don't you guys do it together?
No, it's not
Emily,
fun.
that would help.
It's not fun that you're lying and that you panicked. I think you're lying.
You don't think he's out for his friend at work?
I think you're lying. Roman.
Well, Emily, why don't you get to Roman and get inside the Tinder and see what's going down?
Happily. Yeah. I'll give you. You can critique my writing if you want.
And also, why don't you call Todd? Emily, why don't you find out from Todd what the deal is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean,
it's very easy to check Roman's work here. What's the deal, Todd? All right, we're going to let you guys go. Okay?
All
right, good luck.
There's nothing to worry about, I promise you.
So I think I believe Roman.
I don't know.
All right, so here's the scenario on Ryan's Roses if you missed it. She found out that her husband was on Tinder. He said he was doing it for a friend at work to type and, say all the right things to get his friend at work a date. Now, you guys did a version of this, Tanya and Sissany.
Yeah, but also, I gave Sissany and Sierra my phone, so they would do it on my phone. It's not like I gave them, they had Hinge on their phones and they were logging in as me. It would be when I was here, and I would just give them my phone. I feel like that's another layer.
The same concept, though. He's messaging women for his friend like you messaged men for Tanya.
Sure, but it sounds like he's doing it alone.
Yeah. Sketch.
And we don't know if he's actually doing it for his... I'd be curious to see the profile. Does the profile say Todd?
Or, if he's doing it... He says he's doing it for Todd, but he's just willy-nilly just messaging girls and getting a weird...
He didn't seem so surprised.
What really is messing with me right now is the fact that she already confronted him and he lied to her. That was his chance when she confronted him weeks ago or whenever.
So he's got no credibility.
Exactly. That was his chance to come clean and he didn't come clean then. And so what? You panicked? I don't buy it.
Julia, you heard that in Van Nuys. What do you think?
I mean, I just kind of feel like, once you lie once, you probably lied probably about a lot of things. It doesn't change the fact that it's his wife. And yeah, people swipe for their friends, but, he lied. So he lied to his wife. And another thing, I hated how he found the whole thing so funny. That's not funny.
Take it very lightly here. It's not.
Very tasteless.
I don't know. I guess when I hear you and Sisney and Tanya talk about it, but he didn't sound like he was lying to me.
I don't actually think he's lying. I actually believe the guy, but it's like it doesn't even matter that he was lying or not about the Tinder thing, but because he lied to his wife regardless. And yeah, that's not okay. That's also like a weird thing to lie about.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you, Julia. Can you trust him?
No.
Well, you know what they say about trust? It's like a sticker. Once it's removed, it may stick again, but not as strong as it holds when you first stick it.
Oh, they say that?
They do.
It's actually smart. It's true.
That's why they keep saying it.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Thanks for being here. It's time for Ryan's Roses. So this is really difficult and complicated. Let's get Tiana on the line here in Norwalk. So, Tiana, I want to jump into it right now. I saw the email. You think your mom's cheating on your dad with his brother, your uncle?
Yeah.
How'd you get to this conclusion?
Okay, so I'm actually living at home right now, and but I'm like super busy. I'm working 2 jobs, and the other day I got home from work a little early, and my uncle was leaving our house, and he seemed super surprised to see me. He's like really shocked, and he like bolted out of the house. And then when I went inside, my mom, she was like all flustered, and her hair was like messed up and crazy, which like, I know that doesn't really sound like a whole lot, but my mom, she's always perfect. Like, she wears her hair perfect. She comes downstairs in the morning, makeup, hair to the T. It was just really, really weird.
I don't even want to think this through because it's devastating on so many levels. And I don't know what's the right word. Twisted, right?
Is this the only time you've encountered this with them?
Well, okay, so there is actually like a little bit of history with them. So her and my uncle, they dated before she married my dad.
Oh, wait, did she meet your dad through your uncle?
Yeah, it's really messed up. Okay, so basically they were dating, and then my uncle cheated on her.
Uh-huh.
And my dad was like there for my mom, and they fell in love, and it was this whole thing. And then they ended up getting married, and then had my sister and I. So I don't know. I've always just kind of wondered if if he was
like
kind of
unfinished business.
the one that got away.
Tiana, what's your mom's name?
My mom's name is Ruby.
Okay. Hold on one second here. We're going to get into it next. This is interesting. So, and complicated. And even Tiana's like, okay, follow me on this, right? So Tiana's the daughter in the situation. She thinks that her mom is cheating on her dad with her dad's brother. What we learned, which sounds crazy, what we learned was her dad met her mom through her dad's brother because they used to date. Do you follow me?
Right, but he cheated on her.
Everybody got that?
Yes.
Right? We're good?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? I'm saying
That's
it out loud.
correct.
That's right, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So, Tiana, I need you to say, okay, and your mom's name is Ruby. What are we going to, are we clear on how we're doing
Who
this?
are we calling right now?
We're calling your
My
dad
uncle.
or your...
We call
who
your
we calling?
dad
No, your
or-
dad's
No, my
brother.
uncle.
Yeah, we're
My
calling her
uncle.
uncle.
Okay, okay.
Her uncle to see if he sends the flowers to her mom, which would be
Is
weird.
your uncle married or have a girlfriend or anything?
Yeah, he's married. Her name is Andy. I think it might be short for like Andrea or something. Yeah, Andy.
Right, Andy's his wife. Ruby's your mom. Let's
That's
see if we can
right.
find out. All right. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your uncle's name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do that right now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out, okay? It's a little confusing, but I think we can follow along here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Rob?
It is.
Hi, my name is Dawn. I'm calling from Dee Dee's Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Okay. How you doing?
I'm good, thank you. You know, we deliver in Norwalk and surrounding areas and offering a promotion for local residents today. It's a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I don't need cash or credit card info or anything like that. We're just trying to promote our new business.
Okay. Well, this is a weird call to get. You're offering me free roses?
Yes, it's a dozen red roses. We do this about once a month for local residents. And since you're in the area, we can send them to anybody that you'd like. We just need the name of the person and we can write a note and they can be out by lunchtime today, or if tomorrow works better, whatever is more convenient for you.
Oh, okay. Do I have to go pick them up somewhere or something? Or
No, we can deliver them. We can just start with the note if that works for you. Who would you like to send them to?
Let's send them to Andy. It's spelled A-N-D-I.
Great. And what would you like to put on the card?
What? Oh, just something like "All My Love, Rob."
Okay.
Rob, your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I need you to know that. My name is Ryan. It's great to have you on, actually. I've got your niece, Tiana, on the phone right now, and let me explain. We're grateful.
Okay.
We're grateful for your time. So you sent your wife those roses. Has there anybody else that crossed your mind?
Honest to God, this is like the weirdest call I've ever gotten.
Well, Tiana, do you want me or do we want to explain to your uncle why we're calling?
Yeah, you know what? I'll just do it. Hey, Rob. Are you sleeping with my mom?
Rob, yes or no? Are you or aren't you? Rob, what kind of response is that? This is your...
It's so obvious.
This is your... What is this? This is your niece's mother. You're having an affair with your brother's wife, clearly, or you just say no. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I don't understand your hesitation. Right. All right, I'm going to let you go, Rob. Rob, Tiana, I think you have your answer right there.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. I'm going to call my dad. I think I have what I need. So
okay. Well, good luck. You're going to speak to your father about it. All right. It's hard for me to explain that one. So Rob, in any hesitation, admitted that he's doing something with his brother's wife, Tiana's mom, his sister-in-law.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
That's what just happened. That's exactly what just happened. If you heard it, let's get back into that in a second. Basically, he was having an affair with his sister-in-law, but he used to date his sister-in-law. That's how he ended up meeting his now wife. His brother's... what?
No, he didn't meet his wife that way.
No,
you mean the brother?
Well, I'm confused.
Okay, I can explain it.
Yeah, you're confusing me.
Explain this and we'll come back to it.
Rob and Ruby used to be dating way back in the day.
Wait,
Rob,
you got to start with Tiana.
Well, Tiana's... Okay, Rob and Ruby... Let me finish. Rob and Ruby used to be dating way back in the day. Tiana is Ruby's daughter.
Okay, good.
Rob cheated on Ruby way back in the day, before the kids, obviously. And then Rob's brother was like there for Ruby, and then they ended up falling in love. And then they had Tiana and her sister. And now it looks like the Uncle Rob is trying to get back in the picture or get back with her or is cheating.
It's got to be an easier way of saying it, but yes.
I know.
That's right.
Well, you didn't help.
Try and compare it to the
can't do
Friends.
it.
Try and compare it to the Friends cast. It
I don't have
usually
enough
helps.
brain space that could explain that. I mean, basically, Rob's having an affair with his sister-in-law.
Yeah.
Who he used to date.
Who
and
he used to
cheated on.
date. Yeah, that. Yeah. I don't know. We haven't had one like that in a long time.
Wow.
Ryan's Roses moments ago. I don't know. Sisney's going to explain this. She has it's hard to picture everything, but you got to understand everybody's role in the family here to hear how it could have happened, which it is a likely thing, and it is happening, but it's a little bit twisted too. And then we'll take Jessica La Puente. But Sisney, recap what we just went through.
So Tiana called us about her mom saying that I think my uncle is sleeping with my mom, and the uncle being her dad's brother. And then we come to find out that Uncle Rob used to date her mom back in the day, way before the kids were born, way before she was born, and way before that she got with her dad. And then when he cheated on her, she was so devastated, she leaned on his brother for support, and then they fell in love and got married.
And that's Ruby's dad.
And that is Ruby's dad. They
And
had
now she
two
thinks
girls.
that they've rekindled.
Exactly.
Great. You said it much easier better than I.
Oh, I was going to say, that was exactly the way she said it before.
Right. Well, she did it great twice then.
Yes, she did.
It's fine, guys.
I mean, thank you, scorekeeper. Let's go to Jessica here in La Puente. Ryan's Roses. A complicated one, an inter-family one, a twisted one in La Puente. Jessica, so what's your theory on this one?
My theory is that it's like an ongoing thing. Like it's been happening for a really long time between the uncle and the mom.
Oh, this has been an affair that didn't just start.
Oh, wow.
No, it sounds like it's like been going on for a really long time. And like even that they might be in a relationship and that the dad is just kind of letting it happen. And my big theory is that they're waiting until she moves out for college and they're going to get together.
Oh, my gosh.
That's an interesting theory. So she's waiting for Tiana to move out, and then Ruby is going to leave her husband for Rob, the uncle, the brother.
But it's like the brothers they're brothers. Like, there's family.
brother's not
Yeah, how are
going
you going to get away
anywhere.
from that?
Exactly. Well, that's why she couldn't get away from him in the first place, because
But the thing
he was
that's-
always around, the cheater.
thing that is here for me is that, like, they were together already. They're going to go back and they're going to end up together. That's what it sounds like. But
It's
he
almost-
cheated.
He cheated on her. Who knows how long ago it was, right? But
And now she's cheating on him, the brother.
I know. But I bet
It's
you
a cycle.
she was
It's a
like
vicious cycle.
so heartbroken that she never really closed that chapter with him because he was the one that cheated. So she always probably still loved him, but she couldn't be with him because he cheated on her.
If you are experiencing lower back pain from Ryan's Roses, please try ice.
Pull over.
Pull over, yeah, because I am. All right, Jessica and La Puente, let's see if your theory's true. We'll follow that one. Thanks for calling.
Thank you. Thanks.
Ryan's Roses every Monday, every Thursday. No shortage of those.